Hello everyone, Teletran 4 here, and this is where I would put my Senator Shockwave figure. You know, if Amazon had indefinitely delayed the shipment of it on the day it was supposed to arrive, yeah, I ended up like that. So who knows when I'll get that. So, you know what? How about we take a look at my LEGO creations before I take them apart? I mean, we have all this space here for it. This first one I worked on for a while. And I basically designed a LEGO replica of the Atlas from the BattleTech franchise. And comparing it to some photos, I think I did a pretty good job of recreating it in LEGO. What do you guys think? Leave a comment if you like it. This second one I like to call the ED-3000, the ultimate form of the ED-209 base. It's a police robot, and it's going to walk all over and shoot criminals full of probably lasers, considering those cannons I put on there. But yeah, like the Atlas, it has a fully opening cockpit, and the legs are really surprisingly posable. It has a real bird vibe to it. Like some sort of bird of prey or chicken or, you know, theropod design. But yeah, I like it. This third one, I'd say it's more like the ED-210 or something. A simpler revision police bot that can be mass produced. Might just be a drone instead of the pilotable mecha. Partially because while I did give it an opening cockpit, as you can see here, yeah, when you put a guy in it, his head kind of pokes up from the lid, basically. This next one is another one I've had for a while, like with the Atlas. I basically took a look at LEGO's official Rocket Raccoon mech, and I thought to myself, you know what? I can do better than that. And I went and bought my build frame, a couple of orange vehicles, and even the rocket ship from the Guardians 3 movie. And I put it all together into this. As you can see, it's pretty good. My basic idea was Rocket built this together from a bunch of scrap parts. Maybe he found them on Junkion or something. I mean, considering the cockpit I gave it, clearly there must have been a McLaren somewhere in there. But, yeah, as you can see, pretty posable. The whites and oranges really stick out. It's primarily from the original Rocket Mech's coloration, since some of the printed pieces and the like came from there. I also customized the Rocket minifig just a little bit by combining two different Rocket figs. But yeah, this one's probably going to stick around, if only because I have no idea what else I would use these orange and white pieces for, honestly. This next one, I like to think of it as a sort of wrestler or performance mecha. Like, this is the sort of mecha that you'd see, like, at a stage show or some sort of tournament or something, being super showboaty. I just really thought the bright colors and the lengthier feel made it feel like this is the sort of robot that you would see, you know, out fighting other robots as entertainment. I haven't really thought of a name for this one, but hey, let's just call him the Showstopper, I guess. That seems good. This one, I have to admit, his design was very much inspired by Patlabor mecha, with the ears and everything. Specifically the Patlabors themselves, but I imagine it as some sort of construction mecha with the drill and everything. And this one doesn't really have an opening cockpit exactly, because I figured I was basing it off of inspiration from the Power Rangers in Space Astro Mega ship, slash Astro Megazord, so I figured scale-wise it wouldn't make sense to have a single minifig inside it when it's meant to represent something that has 5 minifigs in it, or well, 5 power rings. So I'm calling this one the Cyber Squad Stellaris Megazord. It's meant to be an auxiliary Megazord for an OC Power Ranger team of mine that I've actually created with one of my fellow VTubers, though she doesn't have a model yet, Cassandra of the Void. If you guys are interested at all, I might do videos on that OC team eventually. And this one here, this one isn't really a mech, it's meant to be a sort of city droid. It's actually a self-mock. This is basically what I imagine I'd probably look like in some sort of cyberpunk setting where I'm just going around as a regular robotic citizen. This one I'm not really going to unbuild because, I mean, why would I? Okay, and now this one. This one! Oh. This one has a story with it, doesn't it? So, I'm a pretty big Super Robot Wars fan, super robots in general, including the Signer, and I saw that LEGO's 3-in-1 set had a Super Robot theme. Well, one of their 3-in-1 sets had a Super Robot theme. And, well, you know, I saw the Super Robot from that set, saw it was very clearly a Mozin homage, and like with the Rocket Raccoon mech, I just ended up thinking, I can do better. And so here we have it. Mozin Bricker. I really did enjoy building this one. It has a lot to it. It can in fact take a pilot in the cockpit, which, you know, if you view that as the cockpit, you might also view the clear piece on the head as the cockpit, as is traditional with the Signers. In which case, you can take this LED brick here that I got from a bootleg LEGO set, put it in the chest, and as you can see from this little video clip, it lights up and glows. And the final of these LEGO builds is actually something pretty simple. It's something I call the Lion Ship. My roommate and I actually built this one together. She started the initial part, and I finished it up and rebuilt it a little. I like to imagine this ship is basically like some sort of racing hover car, like something you'd see in basically a go-kart equivalent of F-Zero. And yeah, it's pretty cool. And well, that's all for the LEGO builds I have. If you have any thoughts on them, go ahead, leave a comment. You know, drive that engagement if you want. Hopefully, eventually, I will actually have Senator Shockwave to talk about, but who knows at this point. Anyway, thanks for watching. TIV out.